happy 1st of December, happy first day of Vlogmas. How are you all today? Hope you're all doing well and that you're having a really, really lovely day so far. I have not long finished work and it does feel weird filming this video in the afternoon and not in the morning, but on days where I am working, that is how it's going to be during Vlogmas, and I don't know how I've managed it, but the majority of advents remain unopened. I've only opened 2, and those were the ones that I mentioned in my podcast about what my plans were. I think it was the advent prep video as well, possibly. But anyway, do you like my jumper? I have been waiting to wear this for so long. It's a little bit warm to be wearing it, but we're going with, I love this jumper. I bought it in the sale last year after, I think it was January sale actually, and I've been so excited to wear it. So here we are, my new jumper, very pleased. I do have a cheeky other one as well, which I again got in another sale, so I'm excited to get that one out, although it's not really a Christmas jumper, but you'll understand when I wear it. I love a Christmas jumper, in case you hadn't noticed. And in fact, I think for next year, one of my plans is to knit myself a Christmas jumper. It's going to be, well, a more, what's the word? I can't think of the word. A less niche, not niche. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of the word. But I've got my eye on a pattern anyway, and I can reveal that next year. And I think it's going to be my my December, leading up to December. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with my brain? See, now this is why I prefer to film in the morning, because my brain is more likely to be on all cylinders, whereas in the afternoon I'm pretty tired after work. So we're going to see how this goes. Anyway, I am super excited, in case you couldn't tell. Now, before I jump in to, no, let's do the advent opening now, and then we'll get into the other stuff. I've got a big pile of stuff over here to show you as well. Progress, plans, etc. They're all here. But we'll start with the advents. Now, you did see me open one at the start, and that was this one, which was gifted to me by one of your lovely selves. And I have now opened day 1, which was this, as you will have just seen. And as you will have just seen, it's this. It's a little version of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and it, I believe, gives you chapter 1 of the book. Oh no, I've got chapter 2 in there as well. So there's a little bit of the book in here, and it comes with a little hanger. So what a lovely little advent. I am over the moon with this. I'm really excited to open tomorrow's, well, the rest of it as well. But my question to yourselves, I didn't know whether or not to just hang these on the tree as I open them, because they have this little hanger, or whether or not to make like a garland of it. I think a garland's going to take a little bit more input. I might do a garland next year with them. But for now, should we hang it on the tree? I think we shall. The first one I am going to put, apologies if you can't hear me. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah. Crisp tree decorations. That is perfect. So thank you so much, Carla, for that. It is amazing. I'm so excited to open the rest of it. But that was the advent that I opened on camera. Now, I did open another advent. Let me move that out of the way because I realise you can see it. And it was this one. Now, I did open this on camera, but I thought adding it in at the start of the video would just make the intro really, really long. So I am just going to show you it as it is. Hang on, let me just do what I need to do. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do this one, but essentially I am opening the Toft Advent in the morning when I open the book Advent. But, well, the reason I'm doing that is because we get emailed the piece of the pattern for the day first thing in the morning, and I do check my emails, so the email will spoil whatever is in the advent. So I have opened it and I have done clue 1 for today. So without further ado, let's show you what's in there. It was a ball of yarn, and this one is, let me take it out, it is Toft's Cocoa, and it's all in double knit. Well, I believe it's all in double knit. I might be mistaken there, but at the minute we're in double knit. So we had our ball of cocoa. The first piece of the pattern was to crochet this. So I don't know whether this is going to be the tension piece to check our tension or not. I'm not sure. Now, I have been working on a teddy bear for my sister. I've nearly done it. I'm getting so close on it. But it's in chenille yarn, which is really, really chunky. And going back to crocheting in DK has been quite an adjustment. So hopefully my tension is all right. I do actually have a tension checker from last year, so I might have a look at that, or I'll wait until tomorrow and see what tomorrow's instructions are. But that is the first one. And yeah, super excited. Oh, quickly, my apologies. I did not put a spoiler in there. I am not going to be putting chapters in these videos because it's going to take me far too long. I'm already very short on time as it is, because I need to go and fetch Rob this evening. So, and I've got to make tea and tidy up and wash it, you know, all that sort of stuff. So my time is very short on days that I work, and trying to put in chapters for the videos isn't really going to be helpful time-wise for me. So I did discuss this earlier. So just assume everything I'm going to show you is a spoiler, because we're opening advents. So if you have any of these advents that I have, just bear that in mind. And if you haven't opened yours yet, maybe, oh, sorry, throwing my crochet hook. If you haven't opened your advents that I have, perhaps wait on this video and watch it when you've opened yours, just to avoid spoilers there. Anyway, let's get into actually opening an advent with you. So I am going to start with, do you know what? I'm going to start with this one. Ooh, here we go. That is the Along Avec Anna advent. So, as I mentioned earlier in my podcast last week, I did mention that I have changed how I'm going to open this advent. So I'm opening week 1. This is my weekly advent. I'm going to open week 1 today, although it should have been opened yesterday. That's fine. I'm going to open it today, and then it will be on a Sunday for the final 3 weeks. But I feel like you need to witness this. Now, I do know the packaging is different from last year. I think last year it was in bags, whereas this year they're in little paper bags. So hold on. Oh, that is satisfying, I've got to tell you. Right, there we go. Everything's going to slide off. Now, that's going to make it a lot easier, because the packaging can now come off. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Right. So that is the packaging for this year. Oh my gosh, I'm covered in ribbon and stuff. Sorry. Got my cute little Nightmare Before Christmas slippers on as well. Oh, dearie me. Right, okay, so I do have these. This is a thank you for your purchase. There we go. And then this one is, 'tis the knit before Christmas and all through the night your needles are clicking, the cast-off's in sight. And I think I mentioned before, my cast-off is never in sight, but never mind. So, here we are, week 1. Okay, I'm so excited for this. Not that I need any more projects, but I am excited. Right, so I am going to not look. I'm going to grab the pattern, all right? I don't know which way around it goes, but here we go. Oh, I love it already. Look at that. Oh, I love that. That is gorgeous. Now, I do have a pair of socks here that I'm going to be showing you, but these, oh, this is Silent Night stocking. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay, so it's a stocking. It's not a pair of socks. Is that right? Possibly. I need to read it properly, but here it is. That's beautiful. Oh. And let's get into the bag. I'm going to hold it out to you. Hold on. This is not going well. There we go. Right. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, now we've looked together. I'm going to grab... Oh, it is so soft. Hold on. Right. That's everything, isn't it? There we go. I'm sure I can figure out a better way of showing you, but for now, that will do. So we have got a little extra in here, and it's beautiful. It is this lovely little pin badge, Along Avec Anna, and I believe it says the knit before Christmas. That is beautiful. So that is the little extra in there. Put that there. And then the yarn I've got, oh, it's beautiful. It is 100% superwash merino, double merino, so it's a DK. We've got this beautiful, beautiful green, which is called Emerald. There we go. That's that one. These are 50 grams, I believe. 50 grams. 108 metres, 50 grams. And then the other colour I've got is tourmaline. Same base. There it is, tourmaline. And then if I hold these two together, how beautiful is that going to be? So I don't know if it's a stocking or whether it's socks. Possibly a stocking, but I shall figure out. So that is, oh, I knew I'd love this one. You know that? That is the first week of the Along Avec Anna Advent. Beautiful, really beautiful. Oh, helps if I actually, I'm not used to this camera angle yet, so you'll have to bear with me on that one, but there we go. Beautiful, really, really pleased with that. Right, gonna put that there. Oh, fantastic. These can go back under the tree. There we go. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, you can. This is the snake I knit last year to go around the bottom of the tree. Nightmare Before Christmas pattern. I had to get him out again, obviously. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking over there. I had to get him out again. Of course I did. Oh, my hair is getting very fluffy. Right, okay. The next advent that I'm going to open is this one, and that is the Coastal Christmas Stitch Marker Advent from Rhiannon at the Cozy Crab. So let's open that. I'll take that off the top. Oh yeah. So I don't know when I'm going to open this. This is the yarn tub, I think it's called. So I don't know when I'm going to open. Oh, it smells delightful in there. I think I said that before. I'm not sure when I'm going to open this. So I'm not going to open it today. Let me know when you think I should open that. So number one is quite easy to see. There it is. Let's grab it. I've been so excited for this. Oh, right, let's open it up. Apologies, I didn't actually show you, did I? Number one. Day one. Actually, if I hold that without my... There we go. Yeah. Right, okay. I'm not looking. Oh, it feels interesting. All right, here we go. Oh, no way. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's really lovely. It's almost like a message in a bottle with some shells in there. That's beautiful. Oh, I really like that. That's gorgeous, that. Okay, so that is stitch marker number one. Beautiful. Oh, so exciting. So that's that one opened. Let's pop that back in. Oh, and that. Bear with me. Okay, the final advent that I have to open is, of course, it's this one. Now, I have put out a video on my shorts this morning to tell you which episode it is that Laura has selected for us for today. I will repeat it here just in case you haven't seen the short. It is, let me cover that a little bit. There we go. So you can see that. It is day one, series 1, episode 3, Witch. That is our first episode. I will be popping that on shortly. I have my DVDs here. This is just season 1. The rest are upstairs. I thought it would be a bit silly to bring them all downstairs and have them all over the place. But here it is, season 1. I am ready. So, the advent itself, I have been excited about this. I've been excited about it all, to be honest. Let me move those. I don't know when I'm going to open the extras. I am tempted to open an extra today. Should I? Should I? I think I should, shouldn't I? I will open an extra today. So, first things first, let's hop in. Now, Laura has emailed the pattern to us. I have it here. I'm not going to show you it just in case you haven't looked at yours yet. It is called Scooby Gang Squish Shawl. It's a pattern by Laura Bales of Folk Yarn Studio. It looks lovely. The pictures on the pattern are in black and white, so you can't see anything to do with the advent. I'm assuming it was made using the advent. It can be done in both DK or fingering weight, whichever your calendar is. Laura gives you instructions on both, so just pay attention to the instructions because she's highlighted, I believe, in pink where the fingering weight is, which is what my advent is. However, this pattern looks beautiful, but I am not going to cast it on yet. I'm not 100% decided if I'm going to be doing this shawl with this advent. I feel like I should do because it's called Scooby Gang, so I feel like it needs to be, but apologies if it flashed there. But I'm not going to do that with my advent yet. I'm going to open the entire advent and see how I feel after I've opened it. But here we go. So this is the advent. So day one, tweedy base. That was the base that I went with. And just to remind you, the base is 85% superwash merino, 15% Donegal net. So here we go. So excited. Oh my goodness. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Come on, right, are we ready? Here we go. Ooh, what a start. What a start. So there it is. You can see the neps in there. Let me just fold that a little bit. There you go. You can see the neps in there. Oh my goodness. I wasn't quite sure how this was going to go, but that is beautiful. Yeah, really happy with that. So that is day one of the Buffy advent. Now, there is a, somewhere, here we go. There is a, what's this? This is the colourway names. So I'm going to open it. I'm not going to show you, but I'm hoping it's going to be done the same way that the episode list is done, so that I can slowly pull it out. I'm hoping, oh, it looks like it is, but I've ripped the thing really weirdly. So hold on. Day one, We'll Go Be Heroes. That's what this one is called. We'll Go Be Heroes. Yeah, love that. Really happy with that. Oh, goodness. Oh, yes. So, okay, we'll pop that back in there. Oh, and those. Can't forget those. Right. So then, that's amazing. Got some really lovely yarns today. Oh, and the Toft one. Here it is. Really, really lovely yarns today. I don't know when I'm going to cast on for this project. I feel like, well, I'm not going to keep up at all, but I feel like I should cast on. I mean, when I start opening them on Sundays, I can cast on the Sundays, can't I? But we'll see, we'll see. This is so soft. Oh my gosh. And then little extras. The lovely Cozy Crab stitch marker and the badge there. Oh, and this pattern for the Along Avec Anna. Very excited. Right, okay. I said I was going to open a Buffy extra. So, as I said earlier, I'm not going to put timestamps at the bottom. So, just skip ahead a little bit if you don't want to see this extra. But here we go. This is extra number 1. Right, let's go. Quite a hefty one, actually, this. And I've no idea what it could be. So here we go. Extra number 1. Oh, wrong way around. Oh, nice. Folk Yarn Studio Organic Hand Cream, Honey and Mango. Oh, let me smell this. Oh, this will be going on my hands this afternoon for sure. That's lovely. So that is extra number 1. Oh, what a, I feel like it's my birthday. Lovely. Right, okay, everything over there. Okay, so those are all the advents open. Got a lovely one on the tree as well, which is an extra bonus. Right, so what I am going to do this afternoon is I am going to edit a video, of course, get it up to yourselves. I'm going to put my episode of Buffy on. Let me know in the comments below, are you going to watch along as well? Super, super curious. There are a couple of things I have to update you with. So, firstly, Gnandad, the Sarah Shearer Mystery Gnome. Clue 1 is out. I have printed it off, but I still haven't selected my yarn. So that is another task for me this afternoon. I won't film it, but I will show you tomorrow what yarns I've selected and if I've started it, of course. And what else do I have to show you? I finished something, everybody. Isn't that exciting? So, I have finished the One Love, is this the right way? The One Love Shawl by Joji Locatelli. There it is. It is finished. It is blocked. It ends are sewn in. Oh, isn't that lovely? I've got quite a bit of yarn left, so I'm going to do what I said in my podcast, and I am going to make a ribbon with that. Hopefully, I need to weigh it and check that it's enough. But here it is. It's just so light and beautiful. It could be an autumn shawl, I think, or, you know, just as winter's turning to spring. It's that kind of feeling because, oh, it's just lovely. But yes, it is finished. Happy days, I have finished the project. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. So there is that. What else have I got to update you on? Oh, my socks. So I have been working on my Christmas socks, which was part of the November sock along that both Rhiannon at Cozy Crab and Emma from Yarn and Glitter were hosting. I've obviously missed the deadline, but that's fine. It was just a good excuse to cast on a pair of socks. Sock number 1 is finished, and here is sock number 2. So I've done quite a lot more since you last saw it. As you can see, I was here when you last saw it. Finished the colour work. I have done the heel flap, turn and gusset, and now I am just knitting in the round. That's all I've got to do on this. Knit in the round until I get to the toe, and the toe is in that contrasting colour as well. This is a pattern by Becky Pamely Bast of River Knits, and it is called the Stollen Socks. So yeah, really pleased with that. I had a real good push on it yesterday because I thought the last thing I want is to have these lingering, because now is the time to wear them. Let's get them finished and get them on my feet, basically. Right. Excuse me. I need a drink, basically. But, so that is that one. I did notice one of you asked in the comments about how I'm getting on with my Toft Santa Claus. Did I finish him? The answer to that is no, I did not. He is here. Unfortunately, still pretty much as you saw him last. I had started on his jacket. As you can see, I haven't finished his jacket. I did, however, finish his limbs, and I think that's where I was the last time I showed you as well. Arms with fingers, 2 legs, two arms, and I'd also done his trousers. So he's almost. Got to sew him together, put his trousers on, do his jacket. I think, he'll have a hat. Got to do his hair, his beard, his facial features. Probably a belt, I think, maybe some boots. Oh, there's quite a bit to go actually. So yeah, really haven't done much since. In fact, I don't think I've done anything since you last saw him. So that is the update on him. So thank you for inquiring. Finally, I have a project here which I want to be my Advent project, and I have already mentioned this and I am quite excited to get it cast on. I have done some measurements and some calculations and things like that, so I reckon I should be able to cast on sooner than later. I'm not going to rush myself. So what I normally do with Advents is I will select an Advent that I'm going to make up during the Advent season, during Vlogmas. And then I will open the Advent as I have just done. I would then wind it up and start knitting it into a project that day. But as I have just discussed, we've switched it up this year. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep this, get it all together and see how I feel in the new year, possibly. So I am using a past Advent, check me out, and I'm going to make the Daft Days cardigan by the Crayer Bear. It's beautiful, it's lovely, it's perfect for Advents actually. And the main colour, I'm using this undyed sparkle base for the main colour, and then I'm using my Beehive Yarns Advent from 2024. So I need to get these wound up. I need to get at least one of these wound up. Well, do I need to get them all wound up? I could get perhaps the first one wound up. Did we start with red? I feel like we started with red. See, the thing is, I've attached it all together on my circular needle to keep it all in order and together, but I haven't marked which end we start from. I'm pretty sure it's red, if I remember correctly. I'll just have to go back and double check my videos. But yes, so I might wind up the first couple, label them, and then at least I can get going with that. So that is that. As I say, I've not cast on yet. Might do some winding while I watch Buffy, actually. That's a pretty good idea. So that's my plan anyway, is to possibly start that, but it will be perhaps over the next couple of days. Might start it Wednesday, because Wednesday is my flexi day. And I have a bit more time, whereas today, what time is it? Oh, I don't really have that much time. So there we have it. A bit of a whirlwind today, and as I said in my podcast, probably my Advent prep, Vlogmas is going to look a little bit different from me this year. This is basically the format. I will be checking in the afternoon after I've finished work on my work days. Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays should be vlogging days, so it'll be better. I'll be able to open in the morning and then take you on a bit of a day with me, which will be grand. But yes, bear with me on my work days as I go with this format. Hopefully my brain will be on more cylinders as we go through and I get used to this new format, and I hope you're enjoying. Right, okay, I need to tidy up my mess and then figure out what I'm doing. Buffy is going on the TV, and then, yeah, I'm going to get cracking. Right, okay, I am really waffling now, so I am going to let you go. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. Hope you're having a great 1st of December, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.